This is Shimmer. She's 11-week-old standard poodle puppy. And today I am going to brush her for the first time that I've had her. She was groomed before I picked her up at the breeders about 13 days ago. I've had her that long. So she was freshly groomed when I got her. Most good breeders will groom the poodle. They will shave the feet, shave the face, do the tail base, clip the nails, bathe them, brush them, blow dry, and get them all used to the grooming. And then you have to continue that at home and, well, basically all their lives, because they need grooming all their lives. And how often you should do it when they're puppies, you should do it, well, at least every 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get them used to it. You can just get them a bath, blow dry. You can do the feet, face, brushing at home. You can brush and comb them basically every day to get them used to everything. And if you're bringing your puppy to the professional groomer, once a month is great. But when you first get a puppy, you can do it every 2 weeks, depending on your puppy, how well behaved they are. If they're a little bit difficult to groom, then more often is better than less, because they have to get used to it. If you wait too long, then they won't be used to grooming, and, well, they might be a problem for the groomer. Right? But you're a good little girl. I think I haven't even brushed you yet, so I'm going to show you. Right, so if you want to groom your puppy at home, the best thing to do is to have a table for your puppy, a grooming table. Invest in a groom. This is a grooming table. I just have a towel over it right now. It has a non-slip surface, and you want to put your puppy on a raised surface. You don't want to put it on your lap or on the floor or on the couch, because the puppy's just going to run away, and that's just their area. They won't, they'll fuss more. It's better to be on a table. They'll know it's their spot where they get groomed. If you don't get a grooming table, you can just put them on top of maybe your washer and dryer, but always use a non-slip mat, because you don't want your poodle slipping all over the place. Otherwise, they'll be terrified to go on that table to get groomed. So you want them to be as comfortable as they can so they don't slide around. And a grooming table that can lower and raise is the best kind, electronic or a hydraulic. You can invest in one of those. That's what I have. I'm a professional groomer though, so I do need one. But if you're going to be grooming your poodle for all its life, they can live up to 14 to 16, so it's going to be a great investment. And your dog will be used to the table. And another thing is you have to get the right grooming tools. There's so many tools, so many brushes, combs, sprays, all kinds of things you can use for your poodle. I do have a brushing video on my channel here of all the different brushes. And this is a puppy, so I would, brush an adult poodle differently than my puppy. With the adult poodle, their coat is different. Obviously, they have adult coat. And usually I would brush them like what is called line brushing. Basically, you start, at the bottom of the legs here, and you use your hand here and hold up the hair, and you just brush sections. You see, she's not used to it. So you brush sections. But with the puppy, the hair is so fine and fluffy. You can basically just brush them for now. And like, you don't have to do line brushing unless it's really, really long. So she's not used to it yet, but she did have it done at the breeders, but not with me. So you see how she kind of fussed? That's a brush. You can let them smell it. So I'm just using a soft slicker. This is just a flat back. There are different slickers. And then there's also a pin brush. If your puppy's not matted, you can use that. Or if you're going to show your puppy, a pin brush is a lot better because it won't pull out as much hair. All right, and then, so what I like to do is train them on the table. I might just have her lay down first. You have to train your puppy how to stand, stay still. Poodles, I know so. Poodles are the best dog to groom. They're always standing still like statues. And, well, they need constant grooming, so that's why they're so good as well. So maybe I'll just let her lay here. Let me try a little bit on her leg. So I'm not doing no particular order. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time just so she knows what I'm doing. And say, yes, good girl. Always praise them. Never get mad at them. Never raise your voice. You want everything to be positive. Yes, good girl. So her hair is so fine and short now, so I can kind of just brush over her like this, which I normally don't recommend for adult. You see, she doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, let me just fix the camera. And the grooming table is fantastic because you can attach a grooming arm to it and the grooming loop, which can help you keep the dog on the table so they don't accidentally jump off or anything. You can just safely loop that around them. Let me just fix it. There. All right, I gotta raise that up a bit. There, I raised it up a bit so that if she does go to jump off, she's not going to go far. She's just going to go to the end. It's just like a leash, a collar and a leash. For your puppy, it doesn't hurt them. So you want to get them to stand, and you can say the command, stand. Yes. You can also use treats. Very good. Very good. They will, I'm just brushing very, very gently. Very soft. They will move around a lot. They will learn over time, but you have to start them when they're young. And if your breeder hasn't started grooming them, then you might have more of an issue because they don't know what you're doing. So I'm basically just brushing over her hair right now. I don't recommend doing this if your puppy's really long and knotted, to just brush over the hair like this. Like I was saying before, you got a line brush. Good girl, yes. Stand and put it back in position. Stand. Yes. Yes. And they will get to know that when you say stand, well, they will stand, and you can teach them stand on the ground as well. That's one of the commands if you take a obedience class. It's one of the commands to get your puppy to stand. And it's great for, well, for grooming the puppy and for the groomers that groom your puppy. Yes, what a good girl. What a good girl. Try to brush her little head. And I find most puppies, okay, wait. You can just kind of rub them a little bit. Hi, baby, show. Just kind of hold their nose. Go slow. Yes, yes. 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 No. Okay. See, she's struggling. She's struggling. Just stay calm. Stay calm. Raise up a bit. Good. Good. Come. Wash. Okay. Stand. And once they realize it doesn't hurt, they will, well, let you do it, and they won't mind. So if they got knots, or you're brushing, too hard, or you're going too fast, or you're being, rough with them. Pretty. And when you're grooming your poodle, always check their ears. She's got a little bit dirty ears. I might try to pluck that hair out later. And you check their nails. So they're pretty easy to brush and comb, like the coat wise when they're puppies. Stand. Yes. So I'm just going to check that with my comb. Just a comb. Okay. Just going to go through the hair. So it's best to start as soon as you can when you get your puppy home. And then when they're grown up, it can be a very good dog for grooming. And once the comb goes through the coat, with the wide end of the comb, use the other side. Yes, good. And you can give some treats. I forgot to get treats, but she likes praise. Good girl, yes, Shimmer. Good. Oh, it's a good girl. What's a pretty girl? Can I check your head? Yes. No. Good. Okay. Just gonna going to let her pull back, and then eventually she will stop. Okay. You got the hiccups? Oh my gosh, you got the hiccups. Come. Okay, let me undo this so I can get your neck. Just going to make sure you have a hold of them as well. You don't want them jumping off. Yes, she has the hiccups. That's so cute. Okay, now you're out of the camera. Where are you? Here, baby. Look at this. Oopsie. See, come here. Come here. Come here. You can make them sit too. You can sit. Let's try this brush. Oh, she got the hiccups. That's so sweet. Okay. Puppy hiccups. Oh, puppy hiccups. Is that sweet or what? Puppy. That's it? She done. But look how soft the coat is. Puppy hair is so soft. And it'll get curlier. The curls will come. And, you know, because before I combed it, it was curly, and it was actually really curly on the back end there. And this is just puppy coat. It's normal what they look like when they're puppies. And their curls will come in, especially once they have, well, once they grow into their adult coat. And you can see how much tighter this looks. So let's just see, she's got some dirt right here. So once you brush it, it's more straighter. And you have to brush it out, especially when they're curly, because the curls can turn into knots. She's got urine stains, or urine on her coat there. I'll get that off. I'm going to wash that off. So just let them move around and just move with them. And they'll get the hang of it. Yes! And don't back up. No, no, no. Give them some loving. There. Then you have to teach them in the bath as well. And the drying and everything. The whole grooming. But this is basically how I brush my puppies. And you can also use a conditioning spray. Spray their coat before you brush. Like that. It's a little bit sticky on the back end there. I will use a spray. I'm going to go get some. So you can just spritz their coat. Move your head. And it helps the comb go through. You can do that before you start brushing them. Come, 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 come. Stand. Good. Here. Stand. Yes. Yes. Don't forget the tail. Okay, come here. You're all over the place, aren't you, baby? All over the place. Okay, now you're pulling on the noose. I'm going to put it over. She doesn't know what that is. It's okay. It's good. Smells nice too. Yeah. Here we go. Are you looking all fluffy now? How are you? Sorry, I need a camera person. She's just moving all over the place. Come here, sweetie. Let's stand still, honey. Let's stand still. Look up. Yeah, look up. Look at the camera. There, so it's best to do this every day to get your puppy used to it. I just waited this long because she was already groomed and she was getting used to her new house and us and my other dog, and she was a little bit nervous and shy, and she was already groomed, so I just waited until now to groom her. She was supposed to, or brush her. I was going to brush her the other day, But we got busy, and here she is. So now she will get brushed and combed every day. Right? There we go. Isn't she pretty? Shimmer, look up. Look at that pretty girl. She's all fluffed up now. So I hope this video helped you. Let me know if you'd like to see any other kind of videos, and I can try to make them. And there is a link down below with all the grooming supplies for poodles. You can go check that out. It helps me and the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Shimmer, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.